This has been way too long. Hi, guys. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Chamber Pops. So, I left YouTube and I started doing Instagram. I started doing Funko Pop reviews on Instagram. You can still check out my Funko Pop reviews, my TV and movie show reviews, and some action figure reviews. I've reviewed like Marvel Legends, mainly McFarlane. But I have some Marvel Legend reviews coming up. You can see all that stuff. That's all on Instagram. I also do Pokemon cards on Instagram. And then I throw some random stuff on TikTok. But I'm back on YouTube to talk about comic books. So today is comic book. I'll only probably be doing these videos maybe once a month. But today's comic book is The Batman Who Laughs, written by Scott Snyder and illustrated by Jock. So this is a DC Black Label comic. This is DC's Black Labels. This is The Batman Who Laughs. It's the in-between story for the Dark Knight Metal series. It's like a side story from the Dark Knight Metal series, you know. And yeah, so we're going to take a look at that. So yeah, okay, so we're going to review this comic book. So yeah, just flipping through this comic book. I have to say the illustrations in here are just phenomenal. And they're really nice to look at. So what is The Batman Who Laughs? So this story basically is the Batman Who Laughs tries to taunt Batman by taking all these other Batmans from all these other universes, you know, killing them, taunting him, kind of thing. And all of them have a different, you know, has a different life. You know, you have the Grim Knight Batman helping Batman Who Laughs, and yeah, so then Batman turns to the Joker for help, and he tries to become a version of the Batman Who Laughs to defeat the Batman Who Laughs in whatever grand scheme he's doing with the help of Alfred, Jim Gordon, and Jim Gordon's son, who I honestly can't remember the name of. Yeah. And yeah, and they help each other out throughout this comic. Okay, so my initial thoughts on this comic. I love the Batman Who Laughs, okay? Absolutely love him. Okay? I've read a few of the Dark Knight Metal. And I love him. Okay? Love the Dark Knight. Love the Batman Who Laughs. And this comic is pretty good. It's pretty good. I have to say, I really was intrigued by the story of this comic. And as a big DC kid, I was just like, this story's intriguing, okay? So yeah, but it gets boring at times. It's almost like there's like a lot of good material that Zack Snyder's working with, but then there's like a flat line where it just gets boring and it drags on, and they're putting all these other plot lines in it, and yeah, and then it just falls down. Now, a few things as Zack Snyder does genius in this comic is he makes laughter a character, but it's not like a ha 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 laughter. It's like a ha 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 ha. You know, like that's fun, Dad. That's fun, Mom. You know, that kind of thing. That's the kind of laughter he puts in here. He makes it into a character, and there's a lot of moments where we're talking about just laughter. And it's brilliant and great, and yeah. So yeah, so he really utilizes laughter as a character, and I thought that was just absolutely brilliant. And I don't want to spoil the ending of this, but some very shocking things happen at the end. But yeah, but then he goes a little bit flat, and then the story drags on. I believe this was 7 issues, but I'm not 100% sure. Now, this is for DC Black Label, which is the more mature DC comics. But yeah, it was a good read. Like, I can't really find anything wrong with this book. It's just at one point, just the story just drags on. I do love the artwork, okay? Is his name really just Jock? Yeah, it is, really. Yeah, it's Jock Eduardo Rizzo. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that name wrong. I'm so sorry if I'm pronouncing that name wrong. If I am, I'm so sorry about that. So Jock Eduardo Rizzo, again, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that name wrong, is the artist, and he also did the cover. He's also the collection cover. Jock, I guess, is also this collection cover artist. Yeah. So yeah. So again, I like different versions of Batman. Now, obviously, I have the collector edition right here. Nice little collector edition, and it's great. I love this cover. And then, actually, when you take the dust sleeve off of it, oh man, 10 times better when you take the dust sleeve off of it. Um, so as you can see here on this side, you have Batman, and then look at that imaging. Look at that work of art. That's a nice work of art. I love this comic. Again, if I'm nitpicking about it, yeah, there's like those flat parts. I think it really just depends. Now, again, the problem with this comic though too, and the problem with this comic book too, it tries to set up a lot of other stuff that they're gonna do in Dark Knight Metal, in their newer Dark Knight Metal issues. But then again, a positive to that would be that there is stuff in here you don't have to understand. Like they kind of sum it up what the hell happened in before this comic happened. It's almost like here's the Dark Knight Metal. Here's the second part of that. Here's the middle half of that. This is the middle half of that. So yeah, overall this is a great comic and I really enjoyed it. And I'm really bad at this because I haven't been on YouTube in about a year. So yeah. So I'm gonna rate this comic out of 10. I'm gonna rate it an 8 out of 10. I do think, okay, one, if you're a mature reader, hands down rate this comic. And I think it is a fun comic to read, especially if you like the Batman Who Laughs. But yeah. Okay, guys, so that's it for my first YouTube video back. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed my comic book reviews. I plan on trying this out for a year, and I'm curious to try to do some Harry Potter book reviews. But next up, I will be talking about Riverdale comics. That's going to be an interesting one to talk about. Anyways, guys, the links for my Instagram and my TikTok, my usernames will be down in the description below. Go check those out, and I'll see you guys very soon with a brand new comic book review. Bye, guys.